reflected their combined desire to have their work in the marketplace reflect Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. Whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. In January of 1983, after 5 years of serving as a senior officer of the company, I was elected to become the next CEO of ServiceMaster, with Ken Wessner serving as chairman and Ken Hansen being available to advise and support us. Ken Wessner and his team had done a great job growing the business, including providing services to hospitals across the United States. However, as part of a focus on continued growth, it was time to consider expanding the business internationally, and also to make acquisitions of other companies that could fit our objectives and desire to serve others. For the acquisitions, we created a new division that we called ServiceMaster Consumer Services. One of the first companies to be considered was Terminix, and that acquisition was completed by the end of 1986. Other acquisitions that would follow included Mary Maids, 1988, American Home Shield, 1989, True Green, 1991, and Chemlon, 1992. By 1993, revenue generated from our consumer services division grew to $940 million, with net income of $70.6 million. During this period, the management services division grew in revenue to $1.8 billion, with profit of $61 million. In 1994, Carlos Cantu, the president of Terminix, became the next CEO of ServiceMaster, and I was elected as chairman. At the end of the year in 1998, Carlos had to step back because of a serious diagnosis he received of having cancer, and I was asked by the board to come back and serve as CEO until a new CEO could be appointed. I agreed to do so. The board then formed a committee to search and select the next CEO. The committee decided to search outside the company for the next CEO. John Ward was selected and assumed the position of CEO in 2001. Soon, Ward began making major changes with an intent of improving profitability. I did not agree with the changes he was making and decided to retire from ServiceMaster. Although many significant changes were made, Ward's attempt at improving profitability failed, and financial results stagnated. In May of 2006, John Ward was asked to resign, and board member Patrick J. Spainhour was appointed interim chairman of the board and CEO of the company. In 2007, ServiceMaster was sold to a New York-based private equity firm. The story of ServiceMaster reflects the importance of this book written by Hannah Stolze. The marketplace is a mission field. During my time at ServiceMaster, there were many opportunities to both live and share my faith. Every time I presented the business on Wall Street, I would review our 4 corporate objectives. After the meetings, I would often get cornered and questioned about integrating religion with our work, which gave me the opportunity to share my faith. For us, the marketplace was more than the doing of business. It was also a mission field, with the business being a vehicle for sharing the reality of God and His gift of salvation. Yes, the doing of business can have an eternal value. See William Pollard. Chapter 1. Why Wisdom, Why Business? Solomon composed 3,000 proverbs, and his songs numbered 1,005. People came from all the nations to hear the wisdom of Solomon. They came from all the kings of the earth who had heard of his wisdom. 1 Kings chapter 4, verses 32 through 34. Nothing compares to wisdom. Those who find it gain understanding and value more profitable than silver and gold, more precious than rubies. Where can wisdom be found? As I have pursued wisdom over the past decades, I have found it in expected and unexpected places. Among friends and family as I navigated changing career and seasons of life, as well as in the marketplace.